Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to be here, very humble. To thank the Master for what happened in our lives 3 years ago. My family is with me, 3 children. We were devastated when the doctors told me I had only a short time to live. We know it was nothing less than a miracle. And I wasn't a very spiritual person. I didn't know about meditating, nothing at the time. We went through hell. And one day, Bernard and Mary, who has a shop on Parnell Street, I went in to talk with them. I was in a pitiful state. And Bernard showed me this little booklet, the one you got as you came in, the Key to Enlightenment. I never heard of Master. I didn't know nothing. I was just so full of fear and terrified. So they put me on 6 months of chemotherapy and said that was it. Tie up the loose ends. You may not live very long. And I remember sitting down in the hospital and I began getting 6 months of chemo. And it was very hard. Master be with me. I was reading a book in one hand. I didn't know who or what I was doing. And they were putting chemo through the other. And it was like darkness this side of me and light this side, and I didn't know. I was so confused. But gradually, as it went on, I started to lose the fear, Lord, and anger, and hopelessness. And I started reading these words, and they were like nourishment. And then changes started taking place, and the doctors are still baffled. They're confused. Dr. Daly in James's hospital. All the nurses, because the chemo effects, all the open sores started to disappear. I was only in 3 months of chemo, and the chemo was really destroying my body anyway. So it turned out that I kept reading Master's book. Every time they were putting chemo, I just couldn't take my eyes off the book. And the effects started going away, and I started getting healthy and looking good, and the hair loss stopped as I was losing the. And everybody was dumbfounded. But I felt in my heart it was the Master, and I wanted to know more. So I went back to Bernard, and he gave me and I read about other initiates of Masters and the disciples. And so I started doing meditation and stopped eating meat. And just wonderful changes started to come into my life. I just want you to know that no matter what anybody, the doctors, no matter what they say about what happened to me, I know, and I'm speaking from my heart, not from no other reason, that the divine love, the God power that the Master blesses you with when you ask her and when you come to her, sincere and loving, you'll be prepared to trust. Just to feel, you feel it. You just know it. It's like such a blessing. I never knew. I didn't even pray much before this happened. I know. Sometimes I often prayed to God that I could see Master, and I never thought it was possible because she travels so much and so far. And a few days ago, I heard she was coming here. And it's just unbelievable to be able to see her and be in her presence and tell her how much we love her.